Hey guys, it's Sarah Muncie. Today I am going to be filming the history of the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I always lean back in my chair. I don't know if it's like a nerve thing or I don't know what my issue is. First of all, let me comment on my shirt. I bought this because I thought it was super cute. Sorry about the tan lines. I just got back from LA with my boyfriend on a vacation yesterday, and that's actually what inspired me to make this video today. Now, this shirt, I don't know if I could ever wear it in public. I live in Utah, and if you know Utah very much, it's kind of the stuff, wearing stuff like this is kind of you'd get stared at a lot and maybe even called a few words. But I wanted to wear it, and who can say anything when you're wearing it in the comfort of your home, except for if you're making a YouTube video. Who knows who's gonna see it, but screw it. I like it. I don't know how to wear it outside of my house. See, right now I have this, but also, ooh!
Oh, hell no!
PJ pants on. Today we are talking about the history of the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So I will actually be talking about the stars that are located on the Hollywood of Fame. Just kind of the history behind it that's located on Hollywood Boulevard as well as Vine Street. So what made me decide to make this video is I had a lot of questions and I didn't necessarily see anywhere, nor did I have like a tour person to tell me necessarily the history behind it. And I'm always a person who wants to know why. What started it, what's the history behind it, and why does it continue to happen? Who thought of the stars on creating those? And credited for coming up with the Hollywood Walk of Fame is E.M. Stewart, who served in 1953 as the volunteer president for the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, which was actually 7 years before construction for the Hollywood Walk of Fame stars started. According to the press in 1953, he proposed the idea as a marketing tactic to maintain the glory of community whose names of glamour and excitement in the four corners of the world. And I know that even me being there, it was actually kind of surreal, especially when I saw Marilyn Monroe, Tupac, Johnny Depp, just a whole bunch of people that I'm inspired by, and just being in front of that star was actually really, truly remarkable. The Hollywood Walk of Fame may have began its life as the Chamber of Commerce marketing tactic, but today it's one of Los Angeles' most famous tourist attraction, drawing in an estimated of 10 million visitors a year. So 10 million visitors still continue to go there every year just to see the stars alone. I mean, not only Los Angeles, but that's definitely a big, huge tourist part for the city, and attracts a lot of businesses. Even if you're on Hollywood Boulevard, I don't know if you've ever been there, there's just so much business there. You can buy a whole bunch of souvenirs. You have so many people who are like trying to get your attention for tours or to buy this, buy that, and just a lot of business. Actress Joanne Woodward earned the first star on Hollywood Walk of Fame. She won an Oscar for the film of The Three Faces of Eve. Here's actually a trailer of that.
Johnson is directing the exciting young star Joanne Woodward, David Wayne, and Lee J. Cobb in The Three Faces of Eve.
There are three characters in Three Faces of Eve who occupy one body, female. This female is married. This is a true story, the most completely documented case of multiple personality in the history of medicine.
If he could make me believe I'm losing my mind.
Is that what you think he's trying to do?
Well, I don't know what else it could be the way he tells it. Am I?
She is a bit livelier then as the second of the personalities. Eve Black, a girl who loved nothing better than a few hookers of gin and a romp with a stranger.
Don't you want to give me one?
And then this third specimen of young womanhood finally emerges.
Please, please, Mama, please don't make me
knowing that a woman was actually the first one to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. How do celebrities get their names on a star? There are actually 4 different steps. Where the first thing you need to do is to produce something iconic. There's actually a mailing application and a fee to the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, but the submission actually won't even be considered unless you've done of something worthy of having a star. 5 different categories: television, movies, radio, live theater, and music. I actually found it interesting that reality and internet famous people are excluded from this. One of the Chamber of Commerce actually said that Kim Kardashian needs to actually get a real job. Burn! 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 Which is actually kind of harsh. It has a lot of influence, and I think it's kind of funny that it's still old school. And you know, they exclude people who are in fact internet famous or reality famous, when I think eventually that will change, especially with the way where YouTube's somewhat becoming bigger than television. A lot of young people now want to watch YouTube instead of television. So I think that'll eventually change, but you never know. Number 2, you have to promise that you want one. It says here, all star applications must include a written statement from the star candidate confirming that A, they want to be a star, and that B, they will attend the unveiling ceremony of their application is accepted. Number 3, you have to raise $30,000 to $40,000. Now, all star applications carry a $30,000 to $4,000 sponsor fee. Half of it does go to the Hollywood Historic Trust, which maintains the Walk of Fame. The rest of the funds go to the creation of the star itself. Breaking up the blank existing squares, replacing it with a new one, and printing the replication of the honorees to take home, hiring photographers, security, and anyone else related to the ceremony. Okay, number 4, there's a selection committee. Every June, a select group of Hollywood bigwigs meets to review sponsor applications and go over applications to make their decision. Normally, celebrities should find themselves lucky to even have their name on a star alone, but if the star is actually big enough, they can make certain demands. Muhammad Ali's star is actually the only one where you cannot physically step on it. The reason for that is because he requested that it be put up, so it's actually on the Kodak Theater's wall, and it's because he didn't want people that didn't have respect for him to be able to walk on his star, which I found really interesting. Another thing I found interesting is that a celebrity could actually have more than one star designated to them. So for an example, Bob Hope, Roy Rogers, and Tony Martin actually each have stars in 4 different categories, and then more than 30 people have stars in 3 categories, including Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra. However, the legendary Gene Autry is the only celebrity to have a star in all 5 categories on the Walk of Fame. I hope you found some things interesting. Definitely let me know if you have any questions, or if you yourself have any other tidbits, please definitely leave it down below. Let me know if there's anything else I could do. There's definitely a lot of history in LA, and I'm trying to get down there a lot more often, so next time I'm gonna actually be filming when I'm actually in LA, and I'm hoping that will be a lot cooler. Not only that, there is definitely some history here in Utah. If you are interested, I am more than happy to go ahead and kind of let you know, not only from my view, how it was growing up as a Utah girl, but to also kind of give you the history of Mormons and how Utah kind of got started and why it's booming. And my name is Sarah. My screen name right now is Saratopia XO. I'm definitely thinking about changing that sometime, but we shall see. I kind of don't want people I know in real life to be able to just find me on YouTube. I'm definitely a lot more confident in my material. It's definitely kind of embarrassing especially being in a place where people don't necessarily understand YouTube, or they only understand it if you're big on YouTube. It's just definitely always, YouTube's always been something I've watched growing up. My dad is definitely cheaper. He refused to pay for a television. We only had a Tana television, which isn't the biggest deal, but I found that YouTube was always my place for entertainment. While other kids had television to kind of go to, I always steered more so for YouTube, because I just got over watching PBS Kids and just all that stuff. Instead, I wanted to watch things like Shane Dawson, Smosh. So I also am thinking there's some pranks that I would actually like to do. I know pranks are kind of done for, especially with all the fake prank allegations going on. I'm gonna be very raw on this, less cookie cutter. I want you guys to be able to kind of get to know the real me. I am really excited just to kind of get inspired again. I actually took the summer off due to some family stuff that came up. I found it was not only financially but emotionally and everything. I just needed a break. I was gonna take a summer class but decided not to, so I'm just gonna focus all of that energy on not only my not only my full-time job but also YouTube. And I'm really excited. Thank you so much for watching, taking the time to watch. Any constructive criticism you do have, definitely know that there's a lot of things I can fix. I'm excited, but thank you again, and have yourself a lovely rest of your day, and just know that you're amazing and perfect the way you are. Bye.
Getting dough, ain't a thing changed. Coasting, gripping grand. Going through the money like a phase. Don't say my name in vain. I'm so glad that